Good morning and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley. In the last one, we took this big old, that's a cow. We took this big old set of fields up here at the top right-hand corner, 5, 9, and 13. We plowed them all up together, and right now we're finishing up a little fertilizer. There are some spots in the middle right here where, well, it's not completely fertilized yet, but it will after we put the seeds in. And we got to figure out what exactly we're going to be doing there. So down here in the 40s, we always put grass in these, and, well, I think we're going to leave it as such. However, up here, now we have, well, our 2 fields here with 3, 5, and 6. I say 3. It's just 2. It's just 2 right there. Then down here we have field 20, which supposedly this was our cash crop one where we would put anything that would have straw so we could take it to our oil mill or a grain mill. And then we got this big old field up here. And I kind of like the oil setup for this. So maybe we do something we could take over to the oil mill, make some oil, and have that sold. Speaking of, I should probably set this to sell on the canola oil that we already have. We took over, I don't know, but a good amount for sure. We've also got other bits, like honey, for example, is not really doing anything yet. So it's fine. Wool is distributing, which is nice. So are the eggs. So that's really cool. The Stanley Cakery. Well, we haven't done anything with that yet. We need to take some flour over. Well, it's getting flour. But we also need sugar and milk and strawberries. Of course, the pancake shop is also waiting on milk, but it's also waiting on honey. Wait, is it Stanley Cakery also waiting on honey? No. So I think we could probably knock a few of these things out. Strawberries, well, that should be simple. I think I figured out where we can do it. So over here, we have the pig farm. Now, I don't own the pig farm yet, but I can delete the pig farm. So that's a good thing. Can we also delete these little buildings around? I think we can, but we probably have to buy this land first. That's going to be located right here just north of our main farm. Ba-boom, ba-boom. So now we should be able to sell these buildings. And we can. That is great news. This is where we're going to put our greenhouses. And it's already flat. And there's not many places that are flat on this map, which is awkward. Thought there were more. Just in case, though, I am going to come through here and completely flatten it. You never know. Now, with these, I am going to put them in a way where we really never have to go into them. So with $1 million, we could put down as many of these as we really want. So let's do, I don't know, I think 6 is probably good. Honestly, 3 is probably more than enough. So maybe I did 4. 4 is probably enough, right? Yeah, all right, let's head in and let's set these up for strawberries. All right, so we gotta add this guy right here. This is the automatic water for animals and greenhouses. If you have animals or greenhouses, put this down. It's 1 billion liters and basically never runs out. All you gotta do is put it right beside any of these or near them for that matter. And you should be good to go. I don't actually know if it's going to reach both of these or not. So I'm going to put one at both ends because I'm insane. Put one right there. Bam! And we'll put another one down here because, again, insanity. And 1, 2, 3. Bam! So now that should be 2 billion liters of water. Okay, it didn't pick them both up. But both of them, oh, that one picked up 2 billion. That one's got 2 billion as well. That's not too many, right? That's an adequate amount. I'm so nervous. Looks like the only other thing we need in here is sugar, and to be fair, probably just gonna buy the sugar. You could do that. There's lots of pallet mods. I'm gonna be using the buy inputs for stuff, like right here. Just click this, and I can buy 1,000 liters of sugar. Makes things nice and easy for me. Oh, looks like I already did that for the pancakes. Why did I not done that for the cakes? Or the other way around. Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, and when you've got distributing stuff going on, make sure that you've got everything set to distributing or else it's not going to work well. Case in point, me being an idiot. We've got olive oil here. Or canola oil, sorry. But I forgot to set it to thing, so now we have to actually take it somewhere to sell it. The nice thing with, well, we got liftable pallets, and it looks like our sell point is just right across the road, so like every normal person, I'm going to carry all this canola oil across the road. And sell in 3, 2, 1, chunk it! Oh, it did not sell as fast as I thought it was going to. Actually, didn't hardly sell any. I have to lift it up. Come on. So 714 plus 5,000. It's like $6,000 for that. Well, that's a lot of money. All right, well, at least now I've got this set to selling. We'll go ahead and select the olive and sunflower oils as well to do the same. The other input is milk. Now, we've got a lot of silage going on right now. However, when it comes to pancakes, we've got no milk in there and no milk in the cakes. So we need more milk. I think I've got a solution to this, actually. And it's more cows. Let's go in here. There's one thing I want to look at real quick. So we have some baby cows in here. They are 5 months of puberty, but it's going to be 18 months is the magic number there. So I think, unfortunately, I'm probably going to sell those guys and buy some new ones. I'm making a little bit of a profit on there. It's not a whole lot, and we may go ahead and sell the other ones as well, as they were getting a little bit old. I'm super okay with spending about $500,000 on some more cows. 323. It's a really awkward number, but you know what? Go for it. Now our food is much higher. 113,000 liters in a day. That's so much. So we need to make sure everything's good here. Oh, and we've got grass to cut too. Oops. Baltimore cows. Real quick, 437 of them now. Now they eat 152,000 liters in a day. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to catch that up. So what I'm got is we've got our solid fertilizer here, but this is the tractor I need for my mower. So only one thing that we could do. I can go and fertilize these 2 fields real fast and then get to it. Or I could just get to it. And that's what I'm going to do. Forget these fields. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. Yes, sir. We do have our new loading wagon, so I don't have to worry about trying to pick this up or anything. We got a couple fields here that need to be harvested for mown, I guess. Down here, 28, 32, 27 combined. I thought about picking up field 25 as well. We've got the money. It's not too expensive, 120,000, and it would definitely give us some more grass. But we'll see. Oh yeah, and I'm working on a new version of one of these silos. These are not mine. These are a mod that's on ModHub for all platforms. However, I am working on one of them to where I could completely skip making hay and silage altogether. I just put in straw and grass, and we get out TMR. Saves a lot of time and a lot of money. Plus, these are like $75,000 or $50,000 each. The one I'm working on is 10, and it makes 10 times as much. And it's cheaty. Go figure. Now we get the new Steyr that I got a couple episodes ago, and we can use this for fertilizer. So we're going to go, I think, solid fertilizer, lime, and then depending on what we're going to put in the field, we'll then come through with something else, possibly. As a matter of fact, those 2 big fields that I did up there, or I say 2, the big field that I did, I didn't actually need to fertilize it the second time. The seeder we're using does solid fertilizer. I forgot. Well, that was quick. All right, done with the lime. And now that that's done, we get to have some fun putting some seeds in the ground. But I still have yet to figure out what we're going to do. So this whole section right here is one big field. So I think probably the best thing is to find something that we need a lot of and do it there. Now with all the chickens that we have and all the different places that need flour, I'm thinking having some sort of crop that needs flour, and then farmland 20 right here, probably something of an oil or something like that. Oats is probably a good, oh, that's a crash. That did not happen, that did not happen. Back away slowly, back away slowly. I feel like oats is probably a good go-to here. So let's throw some oats in the ground. Now this is gonna take a lot. It's probably gonna take me forever to do this field, but I think once it's all over with and said and done, should be good to go. The combines that we've got and everything might need to be upgraded. We are getting into some much larger fields now, so having something a little bit oomph with some bigger, I'm talking about bigger header, may be a good way to go. Ooh, maybe this is a good time to find ourselves a New Holland combine. Yeah. Look at a couple options here, and I think we may have a seeder. Check this out. This is the Horse Avatar 1225 SD. This came with the most recent DLC, or say most recent, it's a DLC. Yeah, let's be fair. We could increase the seed amount in here. Now, it's not going to be a whole lot, but at least it'll be a little bit. We go with some different wheels. I think we're using a Continental or something right here. We go with a wide tire, nice. Couple different seed unit options. I mean, it gets expensive for sure. Just $200,000 for a seeder. Well, it looks cool and doesn't require a lot of horsepower. We got a new toy to play with. Oh, yeah, special delivery. While I'm at it, I would really like to have a something that holds seed. So this will hold seed. It's horse branded. Let's get that, so that I can have some extra seed in the front. I don't know if they'll connect up with each other or not, and to be fair, I could care less if they do. But I need a little bit more seed capacity. It's just not enough. All right, well, I'm not sure that's enough either. About 5,000 liters. Could be worse, I guess. All right, so I've got one pass done around this. We need to do one more, and then good to go. Drop it down, turn it on, and let it fly. Yeah, it sounds good. Let's cut some lights on so we can actually see what's going on. So, of course, this came with the horse DLC. Looks good. It's not really a piece of equipment that I've used, but I'll say this. I'm loving it so much. Always been a big fan of horse anyway. Actually, talking with A-Dub, he's supposed to be working on a few things, but I think Giants was not wanting a few things to come through. Don't know why, just is what it is, I guess. See, this is what I'm talking about. We've already used 15% of the seed that we have. However, the solid fertilizer, yes, it's going in just fine. We've only used 5% of it. I just wish they would both empty at the same time. Looking good. All right, so we've got it filled back up with seed and fertilizer. Let him do his thing. Now we need to deal with the mower, which has gotten stuck on a rock. As always, not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I've always done this the same way, but here's what I think. Oh, all the way down here. There we go. I think what we'll do is just hire on a worker and let them go back and forth until they get to here. And I may have to run 2 headlands there, or in rows. They could probably do the rest of it just fine by his lonesome. I don't think we really need to set this up the way we have been doing in the past. Never mind, I had to just pull him off of a rock. Idiot has proved me right, or wrong, I guess, once more. Let's just run maybe one pass around. Yeah, that should do the trick. All right, one pass around, just as I said. Now let's kind of double check on our cedar. How's he doing? All the way at the top here. Not a lot done, but to be fair, a lot of time hasn't passed either. Still 20% down on seeds. Gonna have to find a way to modify these. Oh, these are DLC items. I can't. Crap. Unlike Farming Simulator 19, I actually don't have every single mod installed like I used to. So it looks like, at least from the DLC stuff, yeah, that's the seed tank that I'm using. Base game, there's the K-branded one. And I can never remember in planters. Are there any seed tanks in planters? Yeah, but like for one thing. Another K-branded one, of course. Maybe something I have to sit down with off screen and kind of piddle with. We'll get you figured out. Now, with both of our large tractors, the Puma as well as the T7, I don't have anything that I think will work on the loading wagon. So I'm going to try something that I think won't work on the loading wagon. I don't think this is going to work at all, but it might. You never know. I've never seen a TLX 1982 pulling a loading wagon before, but I need to pick this stuff up so that we can go ahead and get it turned. Will it hook? I mean, it hooked. It's a little bit low, but it's working. It shouldn't be working, but it's working. I'm gonna detach the connection right here real quick. Let's see, can I pick this up? Yeah, I'm gonna remove that just to prevent any issues moving forward. Looks silly. Well, at the very least, it'll help us pick the stuff up. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. It was already lowered. I didn't think about it. There we go. Got to drop down. Now it works. Yeah, this shouldn't work. And yet it does. I love it. You know what's funny? This is working better than any of the tractors that we used. I know it's been kind of joked about. It's like, why doesn't 82 Studio make a tractor? Because all of his trucks are really good tractors. What do you mean? Hang on a minute. You got the whole other field up here, bruh. Anyway, so I think that's why he probably hasn't made a tractor, because all of his trucks could be used as tractors. I don't know, it's just an idea. The first of 2 grass fields is done. We got 360-ish some thousand liters off of this. Not bad at all. We're gonna put this into the hay silo. So the very first one right here. And this is what I want to modify and make my own. I think it's just so much easier that way. Boom, here, done, awesome, dump it in, be done with it. Now, I think we're making about 100-ish thousand liters a day right now, so it may be a good idea to go ahead and upgrade these. So right now, the grass drying into hay, this is only the first stage, so maybe a good idea for us to upgrade that. TMR, I don't think we need up. Well, yeah, we should probably upgrade that. It only makes $110,000 or liters a day. So we could upgrade that for 60,000. So that's good. Then we need to upgrade our hay. There we go. And then we've got one more for silage. Now, the silage, I don't think we really need to upgrade this as much. Well, but mainly because we have, a bunch of straw in there. However, not a bad idea. We'll go ahead and do it. Ooh, now we only have $100,000 left. Yikes. Now, the good thing is we can dump at least the majority of this back in. I don't know how much this will hold. I didn't pay any attention. Will it do it all? Will it take it? It took it. All right. There is our hay, which is almost full. Perfect. All right. The next one's going into silage. I've lost it again. There it is. All right. Silage. Well, I was going to say we're pretty much done with this field, but I may have missed a little spot back here. This is why the workers should do it. Not DjGoHam. I missed a little bit. Now it's finished. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to upgrade our facilities as far as fields go. So let's take a look at 47. So 120,000 there, 174,000 there. So not quite in our ballpark yet, but close. Uh-oh, it is starting to snow. I forgot it's December. Little bit of flurry here and there, so we're gonna have to try and get this grass off the field as quick as possible, because if we can't get it off, we may end up losing it. I'm joking. We're good. And we're done. It's snowing a little bit more than it was. And I feel like we got more grass off of this field. 400,000 liters. Not bad. So this is going into the silage maker. Oh, wait a minute. We have sheep as well. Crap. All right, well, that's not too bad. Daily food's 5,000 liters, and they have 664. I think they'll be fine. And there's all 400,000 liters of our grass in. We're also making silage out of hay as well. That was a pretty cool mod. Makes plenty for you guys. And double checking TMR. I think we're good. Oh, have I checked the hay recently? So I've got this set up so that the hay will not transfer over to the silage maker, because for some reason it lets you make silage out of hay. Don't know why you'd want to process the same crop twice, but yeah, you could do that if you want to. So I have it set to where I pick up the hay. Yeah, like that. And then I have to take it to the TMR maker. Again, you see how it's be so much easier just to put grass in and just pretend that it does everything for you. All right, there we go. All of that is in and good to go. We've still got a few fields that need to be seeded. This field needs to be fertilized. Oh boy, I don't think we're going to be able to do all of this by the time that it starts really, really snowing. All right, let's get this tractor undone. There it is. We need to get this back, get it hooked up to the smaller planter, and get into our other fields. Relocating back to the top right-hand corner of the map now. Field 5 looks like it's getting done good. I may have transported because it's just so much easier. Oh yeah. I love instant wash. Double clean, baby. Okay, so if we're running oats in the other field, we're probably going to run wheat or barley or that's a canola in the bottom fields, huh? Let's see. So we've done sunflowers up here. I think we've done corn. Is there anything we haven't done that's like a custom crop or something? Sorghum! I didn't even think about it. We have not done sorghum yet. Hopefully we can plant. We've got a whole setup of sorghum here ready to rock and roll. So I think maybe we put a little bit of sorghum in the ground. It's a couple small fields, nothing too wild and crazy. And to be fair, it may even be beneficial to just let these fields be at this point. They're almost too small to even worry about for our fields. Ooh, the Puma's having a hard time pulling this. It's doing it. It's having a hard time. Hired up, let him go. Here we are, right here. Forget that it's brown every time. We'll let him rock and do his thing through there. We do need to get down here in field 20 because there's no fertilizer, nothing. So let's head down there with some lime and fertilizer and get that done. Coming over from the side, can I just immediately go right into the work? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Man, I am wasting a lot. Ignore that part. Well, that was easy. First pass done there. Taking a look up here. Let's see how we're doing. One pass left. Can't even hardly see anything with the snow coming down. At least it's not accumulating yet. That's a good thing. And after a few times filling up the seed and one time filling up the fertilizer, it didn't even need it. We're at this point. Yeah. Turns out we need about 3 to 4 times the amount of seed that we're actually using right now. So it'd be nice to have a front tank to hold that much. Or a rear tank that held enough, or maybe just no fertilizer. I don't know how to solve this problem. I need help. Coming in, and there it is. Job completed. Now we are going to go and help out the other fields with some sorghum. What up, dude? Yeah! He's all up in the field doing his work and stuff. This should be able to get through these pretty quickly. The other fields, the fertilizer down here, he's doing all right, but he still has to lime those fields. By the time that he's done with all that, something tells me that we're probably going to be close to being finished over here, so there ain't even a reason to try it. I'm just going to hit these and finish them up. Couple quick updates. A little bit of time has gone by. We are all done with the lime now, so that is good. We've got our other 2 fields that's ready to rock and roll, and we'll probably bring both of the seeders down here to, to get whatever's going in that field. What is going in that field? Oh yeah, canola. And it looks like we are done. There it is. Let's get everything switched over to canola. There it is. And the good thing is, we've already got a tractor over there. Went in and took the time to put solid fertilizer down. Totally forgot that the seeders have seed fertilizer. God, words. DJ, you got this. You got this. So only 2 bits left. We've got this, and we've got this. So let's jump in here real quick. We've got canola selected on both of these. There we go. Not too bad. We will let him rock and roll, go straight down. And then I think with this one, we'll probably go up and down, hit a couple in-row, headland, whatever you want to call them, and then hire them both on the worker. And then hopefully these will both be done. I'll be honest with you, I hope that visually this is looking all right, because for me, all this snow coming at my face is a little bit tough. I guess it is what it is, though. I knew eventually it would happen. We got in a crash. Oh, come on. I'm stuck. Just let me go. What are you going to do here? What are you going to do? Oh, yeah. Please back up first before you get out of my way. Did my best, dude. Did my best. Here, we got to fix a few of the issues. Oh, naturally, it was already dropped down. And we're stuck again. One thing I've noticed, and I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but with this seeder specifically, these wheels tend to pop into the ground and disappear a lot. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just on my end. And it looks like this dude is completely out of line. Awesome. Oh, well, I guess it could have been worse. Cleaned up after him, and it was my fault I hit him in the first place. So, Mr. Puma's going to finish there. Mr. T7's going to finish here. Looks like we're all fertilized up, which is great. We do need to fertilize our grass fields. We'll probably end up doing that here in a second. Canola's going in. Oats are in. And sorghum is in with minus a few spots, which is good. So I think we are about all set and about all good to go, at least for right now. We've still got a little bit to do, but hopefully it'll be, well, not December and snowing by the next time you guys see us. Or maybe it will be. Since we've got extra room for straw stuff now as well, real quick, let's go ahead and move a few things of straw around. Down in our production chains, we could take a look down here and see in TMR, well, we're allotted probably about 250,000 more liters of straw. We've got over 1 million, so that is good. Same thing is going on down here in the fermenting silo, so that is good, and I think those are the only 2 places. And this 500,000 liters of straw right here should fill up both of them perfectly. Silage one actually took a little bit. 52% of our trailer was set over there. So here you go. You can see right there we've got stuff in there, and in TMR, it is now filling up. Good to go. Awesome. We've still got about 500,000 liters of straw left. I'm not sure what to do with it. And wha-bam! Yeah, dude! That field is done. Love going fast. So as a sneaky peek, I want to fast forward another day and get us into January and see exactly what we get off of all of this. So productions I'm not too concerned about, though there are a few things in here that I'm interested to see what happens. But as far as things like our cattle, for example, How much milk are we going to get? How much slurry or manure are we going to be getting off of those guys? Is the wool thing going to work by sending wool over to the thing? This thing right here. Oh, no, it doesn't say 5,000 anymore. So that must mean, yeah, never mind. It is working. We don't have to fast forward it in game. But if we did, we would find that we not only got a little bit extra money, but everything is, look at that. Oh, everything's snow frosted over, which is super cool. Jumping in, looks like wool and fabrics, but oh no, fabric is spawning. No, it's supposed to be selling. I forgot. Honey's working though, so that makes me very happy. Wool is, well, still working just fine. Looks like we're making tons of silage, because if we jump down to TMR, made 145,000 liters of it. That is pretty good. As far as our animals go, we got 54,000 liters of milk overnight, and slurry is, at 92, although that's probably going to be doubled because we bought those animals later in the day. Sheep are looking great, so that makes me very happy. As a matter of fact, it looks like they had babies overnight, so that's a thing. And chickens, of course, are doing their thing. And with a white Christmas covering the town, we will say good night and farewell, and, well, see you in the next one. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. See you then.